My name is Joe Walewski. I'm a naturalist at Wolf Ridge. And those of us at Wolf Ridge have nominated Peter Harris for the Lifetime Achievement Award in Environmental Education because of all the wonderful things that he's done for Wolf Ridge and in turn for our region in environmental education. Everything that has turned to gold here at Wolf Ridge is because of Peter Harris. His fingers are on everything here, whether it is our recycling program that he started. Seems like a no-brainer. It should have been started by anybody, but it was because of Peter Harris. Our citizen science programs that he's put together, all of them, whether it's bird banding or air monitoring, it's all Peter Harris. And our store, much of our curriculum, climate change curriculum, he was at the leading edge, and people were saying, Peter, don't do that. And now we're so thankful that he did. He's just an amazing naturalist. And we here wanted to make sure that everybody in our region recognized what he's contributed as he retires. He's been at Wolf Ridge for such a long time. He is going to be sorely missed. And so we wanted to make sure that everybody could thank him for everything that he's done. Peter Harris started here in the early 80s. In fact, he's been here for 38 years and has had an impact on all of the students that have come through here. If not directly because of him teaching a class, then indirectly because he's been training our naturalists who have been then directly teaching those classes. Peter Harris started out as our scientist here, and that he's been setting up so many different citizen science programs. First, acid rain was a big deal, and he was really working hard on that and trying to connect what he was learning with the MPCA to our curriculum. So that was pretty amazing. He also then started bird banding. And oh my gosh, he has been bird banding for so many years here and with so many different people. I was just looking at a picture of him starting the MAPS program, Monitoring Avian Productivity and Survivorship program, that he started a little over 30 years ago, one of the longest running MAPS sites in North America. Peter was on the cutting edge with that. That was really amazing. Oftentimes, while somebody is teaching a birds class, Peter will show up and team teach for a moment. Not just team teach with the other human, but also team teach with the chickadee that maybe he brought along, that he captured, that he's banding. One of the things that he enjoys doing the most when he has a bird in his hand while he's bird banding is helping other people around him hear the bird's heartbeat. What an amazing connection to be able to hear that heartbeat. And Peter works that every single time. He desperately wants people to make such a strong connection between themselves and that bird that he has. Peter is just magical with that. I'll tell you, he has taught more people than anybody else ever has through Wolf Ridge. We have made a conservative estimate that the number of students taught by Peter Harris has been about 134,064 over his 38 years of teaching here. That probably will never be reached. That is a record for the history books.
Hi, Caroline and Robbie, up here. I see you. Hello, I'm Peter Hume Harris, and I'm a naturalist at Wolf Ridge. Meteorologists have taught me a lot about weather over the years, and I'm excited to be up here in the clouds with the wind and the temperature change. And I want to come on down and share some of the knowledge that I got and some of the stories that I learned. Here I come. See you in a little bit. Whoa, that was a ride down. That was like a raindrop without a parachute. And boy, it feels great to be warmer. On the rock and rolling in. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, ready?
So if you... There's a beaver on me. Okay, come back in there. Oh, man.
Phenology has been something that Peter Harris has followed here probably all 38 years. And he's always wanted to bring that into our curriculum. And so he blended that with climate change necessarily, because as the climate changes, the phenology is changing. They track each other, right? And that Peter Harris has created opportunities that students of all ages can then come here and explore the phenology and the data that he's been collecting for so many years to learn about how climate change is affecting our plants and animals in the region. He is so committed to climate change education that when other places, other nature centers, other educators in our region and throughout North America were afraid to cover that, he insisted that we needed to have climate change as one of our pieces of curriculum, to the point that then he ended up making 4 lesson plans, not just one, but 4 separate lesson plans that all come together in hopes that every single student that comes to Wolf Ridge would take all 4. Through that, all of that curriculum, whether it has to do with renewable energy, energy in your home, phenology, the impacts of climate change on the natural ecosystem, that curriculum is spread throughout the world now. Peter has influenced all of our naturalists here for the past 38 years, but he also attends conferences and shares on that professional level. And what I've seen when I've been Minnesota Science Teachers Association or various other, like the Phenology Network, those types of conferences, that people flock to his presentations. He's always somebody who takes center stage because people want to be there with him.
Peter, thanks for providing so much of the magic that is Wolf Ridge. Congratulations.
The Minnesota Association for Environmental Education is so excited to present the 2021 Lifetime Achievement in Environmental Education Award to Peter Harris. This award is intended for somebody like Peter who has had large-scale, long-term impact on the environmental education community. Peter, we're so grateful for all the great things you've done in Minnesota during your 38-year career. Congratulations on your retirement, and thank you for all that you've done.